Hi guys, in this video, as promised, I'm going to be showing my entire pin collection. A lot of these I did pick up at my last trip to Disneyland Paris, so I'll explain all of them when I show them to you. So there's not as many as other people's entire pin collections, but I thought I would just quickly show you what I've got so far, just so we can all see the collection grow over time, and a few years down the line we can look back at this video and see how many I've got since now. So without further ado, here we go. So the main thing that I picked up at Disneyland Paris was this pin trading Disney Parks folder. I already had in my mind that I was going to get one of these just so it's easier to sort of put everything together. So this is the large size, and it does come with a handle and then also an over-the-shoulder strap as well, and on the zipper it actually has the pin trading Disney Parks logo. Inside I've sort of tried to put them into some sort of categories, but I've moved them around so much, there's so many holes in this book already. So this is the first page. So starting from the top left, we have Phantom Manor. Hopefully you can all see. Phantom Manor, Peter Pan's Flight, Pirates of the Caribbean, Space Mountain Mission 2. That was an old one that I had. The rest of these, apart from the Star Tours one, I picked up at Disneyland Paris this time. I've got Tower of Terror, Rock and Roller Coaster, Ratatouille, the Hollywood Tower Hotel Key with the dangly bit, Space Mountain, Hyperspace Mountain. I couldn't actually put this up in the park, so I ordered this when I came back, because that's one of the main ones that I wanted, because it was Space Mountain was updated for the 25th anniversary. Then we got the Star Tours The Adventure Continues. That was another one that I definitely had to get. That other Star Tours one I already had, and Buzz Lightyear's Laser Blast. We've also got Indiana Jones, which I couldn't see there, so that's another one that I ordered when I came back, and Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, and again I couldn't get one there, so I picked that one up. So with Disneyland Paris, I tried to get all the attraction ones that I went on. So this is all the attraction ones I've got so far. I will have to buy the other ones sort of online, just sort of periodically, because that's all the ones that I saw there. So that's the attractions ones. So on this page, I've sort of got the years and all that sort of thing. So I already had 2012 and I already had 2014. So I've got the 2017 one, obviously for this year. Disney Dreams I already had, and the 20th anniversary one I already had, but also I picked up the 25-year anniversary pin, and this one was a 25-year anniversary pin. It actually came like in a set, but I actually found this one on a cast member lanyard, so I traded for that one. Definitely the find of that day, so it saved me, I think they were €12 each, and the back was slightly bent, and that's why it was on a cast member lanyard, but I just straightened that out and now it's good as new. So another thing that I wanted to start getting was the hotel pins that I stayed in. Last time I went to Disneyland Paris, I stayed in the Hotel Cheyenne, and that's why I picked up this one. And this time we stayed at the Santa Fe, and also that's why I picked up that one. So that's those ones. So that's like the parks and hotel ones, maybe like special events and years. So I picked up them. Over the page we have sort of my Mickey and Friends sort of pins. So starting from the top left again, I already had that Steamboat Willie one. The Mickey wearing the top hat I traded for. The Mickey Mouse, the red ones, I already had anyway, I didn't have enough time to actually go around and trade them ones off. I got 4 of the Oswald ones there. There is more there, but that's the only ones I saw, so I traded for 2 or 3 of them, I think it was. The Duffy the Bear wearing that Mad Hatter's hat I already had. The Donald Tiki one, that was sort of like an impulse trade, and I sort of regret that one now because I'm not a big fan of Donald Duck anyway. And then on the end here I got the Tsum Tsum collection. I got the 25 and the Tsum Tsum 50. So you got that when you had like a collector's card here in the UK, and when you got to 25 Tsums they gave you that, and then obviously 50 Tsums they gave you the 50 one. And then I also got this 2017 Valentine's Day one, just because it was sort of limited edition and it was sort of still available when I went on there, so I thought I'd pick that up. So that's that page. So half these pages are sort of half done, but I'm sort of trying to keep it in the categories. So this page is sort of my movies slash miscellaneous ones really. So starting at the top on the left, we have Eve and Wally. I traded for both of them, and I believe that they actually came in a set originally, those two. The Olaf one I traded for. The Force Awakens Star Wars one I did want to trade off, but then as I started trading I actually began to like that one, so I kept that one. The Dumbo bottle top again, it was on my lanyard ready for trade, but I just didn't get round to it. And also the Mary Poppins Russian doll one, which I actually quite like that one now that I'm back sort of and looking at it. This Mickey and the Beanstalk one is part of a Storybook Classics set. It does open up and shows Mickey and the beans there. I put that one over to one side because there are others that I might get in this set. I just have to see how sort of the money goes. I have the Aladdin West End show that I went to go and see, the Black Cauldron 30th anniversary pin, and the Tomorrowland one I bought at Disneyland Paris because that's one of the ones that was on my list that I saw from last time. And then underneath I've got the Chronicles of Narnia that actually came in a set with a key ring. That came in a set with a key ring, but I sort of got rid of the key ring and just kept the pin. And then the Camp Rock one at the bottom I sort of traded for, just because that was the only one that I fancied, and the one that I was trying to trade it with I had no interest in, so I thought I'd have that one instead. So the last couple of pages now, getting even more bare. So this will eventually be my villains page. So this Maleficent spinner, inside, on the other side it's got the Maleficent as the dragon. I picked that up from my first trip to Disneyland Paris because that's the only piece of merchandise I could find with Maleficent on. She's my favourite villain. The Maleficent here was actually, we found that on the last day of this trip. They must have just put them out. Absolutely love that one. So as soon as I saw that one I picked it up. Yeah, and I absolutely love that, but we didn't see any more. It looks like it came in a set because it came in with like a card with villains on. So I assume there's more of them, but that's the only one that we saw, so I picked that one up. And these three I traded for. Obviously we've got the Queen of Hearts there card, as with the Evil Queen in it. Got Lady Tremaine and Lucifer. And then my first ever trade I ever did, it was on this trip, and I picked up this Peter Pan one with Captain Hook, and it says, "I'll get you for this pan if it's the last thing I do," which is obviously a line from the movie. So I think this is the last few now, and this will eventually, well, this is my sort of growing Walt Disney World pin collection. I am hopefully 80 to 90% sure that I'm going there in a couple of years, so I'll obviously get up another book if I go there. So I was there for the 20th, for the year 2000 celebration, so I bought these three, obviously to commemorate that. And then I have just one random orange bird here that I traded for this trip because I know that they're quite a lot of them ones, so I thought I'd start that collection there. So that's all the pins I've accumulated so far. Comment below on which one was your favourite. I'd love to see pictures of yours or videos, so leave the links in the description below. Hit that subscribe button so not to miss any more updates that I do. I do all sorts on this channel, so yeah. So as the collection grows, if I don't manage to make a separate video for the ones that I buy, it will all go in here, and then sort of periodically I'll try and do entire pin collection videos. So that's all I've got for this one, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, comment below which one was your favourite. I want to see your pins. I love watching pin videos on YouTube, they're very addictive. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time guys, have a magical day, and I'll see you again real soon.